Welcome everybody to Extreme Power No Handling, and today we're dealing with a 2017 Ford Focus RS. Now I did try upgrading this car with its original engine, and we got a fairly decent amount of power out of it, 580 horsepower and 543 pound-feet of torque, but that just wasn't enough to push the car to its absolute limits. And even though it was decently fast, I think I got a 1:21 lap time out of it, which would have put it well into the top 10. But it just wasn't pushing the car enough, and it was really rather easy to drive. It wasn't really all that much different to its original stock form. So yeah, it's now got a 775 horsepower, 447 pounds-feet of torque, racing V8. It's originally a 3 litre, but because the way Forza works, I don't know the cubic capacity of it now that it's been upgraded, and it now weighs 3,351 pounds. So yeah, it's lighter than it was originally, and it's got a whole lot more power. It's more than twice the power it had originally, and as a result, it does 0 to 60 in 2.636 seconds and 0 to 100 in 5.744 seconds. So yeah, lightning quick in terms of speed now, because yeah, it does have all the power that it has, and couple that with its all-wheel drive and the fact that it's a modern car, and yeah, it should hopefully be quick. So let's see what it can do. Considering the car that I had originally with the stock engine upgraded could do 1:21, I'm expecting this to be either around that or even more. So we could be on to a new leader. Because yeah, this is a modern car after all, but it also has all-wheel drive. It's not all that heavy. Yeah, it's still more than 3,000 pounds, but it's certainly not as heavy as the likes of, say, the Bentley Continental, which was all-wheel drive and a modern car, and that got just over 1:20. So yeah, that was a quick car, and that was way heavier than this. So should hopefully have a really good time. Even if we don't beat the Escort, which is this car's grandfather, quite frankly, then it should at least come close. Because yeah, we do have modern brakes, we do have modern tyres, modern suspension, and modern all-wheel drive system. Like I said in my review, it's got the different torque vectoring, whatever it was called, for the rear end. So yeah, it's a lot more modern than that Escort in that regard, but that Escort was a lot lighter, and I think it had more power than this. So yeah, it's kind of a old school versus new school really with these cars. Because that Escort also had a old school 5.7 litre V8 from a Chevy. So yeah, really is new versus old. And we've already put in a top 5 time there, 1:20.358. I think that's top 5. It's damn near close if it isn't. So yeah, let's improve upon that. Be a bit more brave with the brakes. Despite having all this extra power, it's still really good in terms of handling. Thanks to the fact that it has a lighter exhaust, and this engine is apparently lighter than the 4-cylinder that was in it originally. Essentially a couple £100 or so lighter or so. So yeah, not only does that have more than twice the power, it's lighter as well. Oh, that's quick. I think that's about 3rd place there. Really aren't all that far off that Escort. I just think that Escort was a perfect blend between decent handling, lightweight, and lots of power. If this car weighed a few £100 less, I think we could easily beat that Escort, but we're not allowed to upgrade it in terms of handling, so that's just the way it is. Got to be fair in these things. Yeah, I was a lot quicker through the hammerhead there. Whoa, 1 minute 18.476. Does that put us on top? Does it? Oh, ever so slightly off. Ever so slightly. Yeah, the Plymouth Prowler was 1 minute 18.365. And the Escort was 1 minute 18.245. So really not all that far off. Yeah. That is literally no difference really at all really there. 200ths of a second, just under 300ths of a second. So yeah, third place. So Ford now occupy the two of the three positions at the top, knocking the Audi TT RS down to fourth and the Bentley down to fifth. Yeah, that is remarkably fast. That is. I'm pretty sure if I did several more laps, I could get it below the Escort. But yeah, we're only allowed 3, and that's just to make it fair because I could go around this track all day and try and get the best time ever. So yeah, that's why we have the limit. But yeah, that is awfully close to the Prowler and the Escort. But yeah, Ford are now practically king of this series so far. Two of them at the in the top 3, and the Plymouth Prowler still being the only rear-wheel drive vehicle in the top 5. God knows how, but yeah, that was a really good lap with that Plymouth Prowler. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.